occupied Palestinian territory, we have some updates on Gaza and the West Bank from our colleagues in the Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. In Gaza City, we, along with our partners, are providing services to tens of thousands of people, including those displaced over the past 4 weeks from besieged North Gaza. Yesterday, one of our local partners was able to collect solid waste that has piled up along Tarek bin Zayed Street. In multiple locations, partners are providing mental health and psychosocial support sessions, including for people newly displaced for North Gaza Governorate. However, what the humanitarian community is able to deliver falls far short of the massive needs in Gaza. Once again, OCHA calls for rapid, unimpeded humanitarian relief into and across the Strip. International humanitarian law demands that civilians have access to the essentials they need to survive, which is food, shelter, medical care, and other critical assistance. Our humanitarian colleagues also stress that civilians in the north and across Gaza must be protected. And now turning to the West Bank, OCHA reports that multiple operations by Israeli forces in the north this week included airstrikes and other lethal warlike tactics which appear to exceed law enforcement standards. According to initial information, 8 Palestinians were killed and 4 others injured during Tuesday's operation in Jenin, Tubas, and Tulkarm. Meanwhile, OCHA says that from October 29th to November 4th, Israeli settlers carried out 35 attacks against Palestinians that caused casualties or property damage, including to olive trees that were vandalized. Since October 4th, OCHA has documented 177 settler incidents directly related to the olive harvest in 73 communities across the West Bank, most of which caused casualties or property damage. Our humanitarian colleagues also report that operations by Israeli forces and movement restrictions have made access to health care across the West Bank increasingly challenging since October of last year, particularly in refugee camps and Area C. We, along with our partners, are responding by scaling up support to communities, including by providing more than 36,000 primary health care consultations across refugee camps and through mobile health clinics in Area C last month. The UN Population Fund is also supporting mobile health teams, but funding shortfalls, as we often mention, are a growing problem. UNFPA warns that without renewed funding, 96 Palestinian communities could lose out on these important services next year.